Hi again, my name is Dr. Dawn Heiman. I'm an audiologist and I am a private practitioner, and I just want to share everything I can with you, and that's why we're doing this. We want to be able to empower other audiologists to do the same as we are. We're going to elevate your practice so that you feel like it is as rewarding as you had ever dreamed. So I want to show you some things. Does anyone know what this is? There's a symbol of a woman that she's like in the sea and things like that. It's Starbucks. What does Starbucks mean to you? Some people it's really expensive coffee. Others is, when I walk in I feel so special. How about this guy? I don't know if you can see that. This is Mickey Mouse. And this is actually my master's degree. I went to Disney University technically while I worked at Disney World as a lifeguard in college. But they taught us all about the patient experience technically. They taught us about any kind of guest experience. When someone walks into your business, they are your guest. And every person in your business needs to make certain that they buy into that. Otherwise, they need to get out. You need staff members who are of the same virtue and vein as you, where they just want to help someone, because that will elevate you above the stores that are just selling hearing aids, or online where they're just selling hearing aids. If your patients walk in and the experience is tremendous and they feel like, oh my gosh, I need a hug. We give a lot of hugs in our office, and you want to be treating them like they're your family. And from the first phone call that they get to the person that receives them up front to filling out paperwork, you don't have to be ingenuine. You just have to seriously care. It's hard to fill out paperwork when you have low vision, or your hands are crippling, or if you're a young person with hearing loss and you've got little kids and you're trying to do things. You need to think of that.
So here's some tips that might be able to help you and your staff. First of all, smile. It doesn't hurt, and especially while answering the telephone. Make sure people feel welcome when they come in your office. You can offer them tea or coffee. If they don't want anything to drink or eat, maybe even just giving them something to read would be nice. Give them an estimate of the wait time. This is helpful if you know that the provider is with someone else and it's going to be an extra 15 minutes, let them know. If it looks like it's going to just be a few minutes, still let them know, but never overpromise. At Disney World, we were taught that you should overestimate the amount of time so that when someone gets on a ride sooner than what the estimated wait time was, they were elated because it was less than what they expected. Never overpromise. Look people in the eyes when you speak. I know growing up I was extremely shy, and sometimes people are shyer than others, or sometimes they're just simply busy. We're looking at screens and we're trying to check people in, or we're with a patient and we're trying to program, and we have to remember they're a human being and we need to look at them. If nothing else, say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm listening to you, but I need to look at this screen over here, but I'm definitely listening to you. Read people's body language. If you're telling someone something and they're not agreeing with it, or they look angry, upset, stop for a moment and ask them, is everything okay? Sometimes it has nothing to do with this appointment. It has everything to do with, someone's in the hospital, or they've been dealing with a lot of struggles, and we need to adjust what we're saying accordingly. Maybe they just don't understand and we need to go back and repeat or rephrase. Watching people's behaviors and listening, so to speak, to how they're acting can change the outcome of an appointment greatly. Definitely be present for them. There have been some appointments where I didn't really do anything but sit back and listen to someone tell me all of the other appointments that they've been to and how horrible their experience was because they had to have 3 surgeries or something. And at the end of the appointment, I say, so is there anything else I can do for you? And they say, no, this has been so great. Thank you. You've been wonderful. And I didn't do anything but listen. Look around your office. Or if you're not in your office, picture what it's like. If you were an outsider, what does it look like? Does it need some sprucing up? Could you dust a little bit or move some chairs? What if you just added a small plant? IKEA has cheap plants that are fake and you never have to water, and they look fantastic. They have even these pretty lilacs that could make a huge difference in your office. Having some kind of color and brightening up a space that normally is dull and dead looking, even just an accent wall with paint can do amazing things for your office and the perception of where they are with you. One of the things we learned at Walt Disney World, even as a deep water lifeguard, I learned never pass the buck. We were asked questions constantly, like, when's the 3 o'clock parade? And we're at the lazy river, but I had to, if I didn't know the answer that it would be at 3 o'clock and it would be at Magic Kingdom, if I didn't know the answer, I had to keep watching the water, pick up a telephone and call guest services and find out the answer. We were never allowed to say, well, go ask someone else. No, if someone asks you a question and you don't know the answer, write down the question and tell them, I will get back to you. And make sure you get back to them with that answer in a prompt manner. And if it's pretty detailed, within 24 hours would be best. It makes a big difference. What is your office known for? What do you want to be known for? I know of a dentist in Jamaica who says we're known for wow experiences. So everything they do, all of their marketing, all of their Facebook posts, all of their videos always talks about this wow experience. What do you, and also, so this is Dr. Holmes who says this, but she said, what if you're not known for it, but you want to be known for it? Just keep saying that same thing over and over again. Our office is known for our warm hugs.
In our office, we're trying to go above and beyond and be different and create this patient experience so when they come in, they know they've arrived. We have a lot of silly stuff like tongue-in-cheek little chalkboard messages. Hear more and ask what less. We give away a ton of candy. This is a candy jar. As they leave, we're always like, yeah, we're not dentists. Here, have some candy. We have white chocolatiers, we have dark chocolatiers, we have milk chocolatiers that we put into like a s'more thing, and we're constantly giving away candy, but also free hugs. And we're creating this culture where people want to come and have their hearing tested and feel like they're so glad they came. And oh my gosh, how wonderful. We're not only good at helping them hear, but we make them feel special. Like this is their place. They've arrived. We know them. And they feel comfortable spending time and money with us. Just like people feel comfortable spending time and money with Starbucks or Disney, because they know they're going to be taken care of and they are their guest. So we can talk about this in future in the trainings. You can ask me questions, things like that. But you need to think about what your office experience is like if you walked in off the street undercover. So I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.